Okay guys, we probably have here the most competitive fight of the night. We got Amir going up against Collazo. Now, a lot of people are calling Collazo for the win here. I'm actually going to go for Amir and I'm going to go by decision. It might be a close decision, but I'm going for Amir by decision nonetheless. But I can fully see why people have their reservations about this fight as far as Khan is concerned. Collazo is a very live opponent. He's very dangerous. In this fight. Collazo is actually quite a slick fighter, quite a slick boxer. He's a southpaw, he can make things awkward for you. I don't rate Victor Ortiz, I never have done, and I don't place too much stock in that victory. But you still have to respect Collazo as a professional, what he's achieved and how he's fought over the years. He's a boxer you cannot take lightly. People are talking about Collazo's power. I mean, he doesn't have major power. Okay. The thing is, he's going up against a guy who really struggles to take a punch at the best of times, and we all know that about Khan. And Khan has looked vulnerable under Hunter. I have to say, I think that it's quite interesting that looking at Alfredo Angulo, he stated that Hunter hasn't tried to change his style since he took him on, which is a good thing. He hasn't tried to make him into some technical fighter, because Angulo is not. He's just tried to refine a little bit here and there. What I've seen with Khan is that Hunter has tried to change him as a fighter, and that has shown signs that it's not working. Khan relies on natural ability offensively. His speed is blistering, his combinations are fantastic. The one thing he does is he leaves himself open too much. He gets too carried away. He doesn't defend. He's all attack with no defence. He leaves his chin out there. He gets caught in exchanges. That's the problem. You need someone to teach him how to throw some brilliant combinations, but also to defend at the same time. So use a bit of movement while you're doing that. I've mentioned this before. If I was going to train him, I'd probably start off with saying, first of all, I'd say to him, don't throw in so many numbers. You're too quick for your opponent anyway. There's no need to throw 4 or 5 punch combinations. Okay, don't go looking for the KO. The guy, as long as you're defending quite well, most of the time Khan's getting caught in exchanges. He's not getting caught when he's on the back foot defensively. He's getting caught when he's exchanging with people and he's leaving himself open. So what I would say to Khan is, let's just go to 1-2 punch combinations, but focus your power on those 1-2 punches. Yeah, he's got power to hurt people. He's got speed where they can't see it coming. Just reduce the number. Just put 2 punches in there, but maybe then you can start saying, okay, well, start throwing them a little bit more often, the combinations, rather than leave less time in between them. There's many ways in which he can do this. He can improve on this. I think he needs to reduce his punch output a little bit in terms of his combinations. What I've seen, Hunter's trying to kind of turn him into a little bit of a mini Andre Ward, where he's teaching him how to turn opponents. That's good. Teaching him how to escape off the ropes. Brilliant stuff. But I haven't been impressed with his. He's still being cautious, but then he's still getting caught in exchanges, and whether it's possible to knock it out of Amir Khan, I think you're gonna have to live with it. He's got something that is a natural disadvantage, and unfortunately he has to live with it. In this fight, this fight in particular, I think Khan's too quick for pretty much most people. Okay, I think Collazo is kind of relying a little bit, might be relying on a bit on strength and size, but it's clear Khan looked big at the weigh-in. Okay, Khan looked good. He looked like this weight is suiting him, and I think he will look quite strong at this weight. I know there's the talk. People are saying, moving up against more powerful punchers, but at the same time, he's looking like, he's bulked up to the weight quite nicely. It's a dangerous fight. Collazo's an experienced guy. He's going to use experience. He could very well out-hustle Khan. He could prove evasive. He could lead Khan on to some counters. He could do a lot of things. No doubt he's looking at an intricate game plan to break down Amir Khan. And a lot of people think he's going to hurt Khan, stop him. There is a possibility. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Khan is a dangerous fight, excuse me. But I just have this feeling Khan's going to perform. I just have this feeling that he's going to be a bit too quick, and he's going to actually, I'm rooting for him. I think he's actually going to put a good performance on, and I think we're going to see, hopefully, a strong Amir Khan in there, and I think he will get possibly a close decision. But I think it'll be a good fight, and I think it'll be a competitive fight, and I think that Khan will have to work for the win. But I think maybe close decision. But that's the way I see the fight, guys. Let me know what you think. I've covered the fights that I want. I've got time to cover for this weekend, and it's been relatively brief. But thanks for tuning in anyway, and please let me know what you guys think. More importantly, please just enjoy the fights tonight. There's 3 really good fights there, in my opinion, and there are a couple more going on. I believe Alfred Abraham is fighting as well, and just enjoy them. Thanks for watching.